Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps 2. We're playing the Axis Operations 1940. General Night Phoenix, my vanguard has just returned with confirmation. The French are still unaware of our advance on them from this direction. I will be focusing my efforts here to cut Lille off from behind. Mein General, his attack avenue presents us with two options. We could join 7th Panzer directly and throw all our weight into Lille from a unified direction. Or we could focus our attacks in a pincer movement from this direction, caught between 7th Panzer and our forces. We could create quite an encirclement around the French defenders. I will dispatch a few units to guard these southern bridges to support a potential encirclement. Capture all victory objectives before Lille. Okay. Because they were unable to program it in such a way that we can continue after capturing Lille. That seems to be the case. While we'll be catching the French off guard, we should not underestimate the sizable garrison at Lille itself. We must either hit them quickly from behind before they can react, or strangle their supply lines all at once through encirclement. Take my leave to prepare my division for combat. And he returns to salute, then watch the general apart. As before, I would expect Robin to be difficult to maintain radio contact with once the battle begins. If we want to keep track of 7th Panzer Division forces, we'll need our units to maintain visual contact with them. Our recon aircraft would definitely help keep an eye on their progress. The victory for Germany. And a useless hero. Okay. Fine. Can't be helped, I guess. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright, seems like there's not really a whole lot more units we can deploy. It seems like my game is running like shit again. Nothing can be done. So, too bad. Let's see here. I do think maybe let's get rid of one of these planes. We'll keep 3. I actually want one more infantry, not by purchasing, obviously. Currently, I have Azul, Pioneer, so let's get a Wehrmacht infantry. I should switch one of those Pioneers because both of these are 2-star. Gotta take all of the heroes and kick them out. I do remember that this prudent is pretty much garbage. Defensive bonus for each point of lost strength. Yeah, sure. Infantry loses points faster, so let's just do that. Alright, I guess we'll go for the encirclement. Let's see whether these guys are actually capable of getting an encirclement going. I would be reasonably surprised, although then again, there is so much major river here that it would be almost impossible for them to not do it. Sure. Where is that infantry? Get back here. Alright, so technically I should think that I don't need to put any units there and I can fully focus on this. Let's just see how capable they are. I'm quite curious. So let's jam the artillery up front. Most of the artillery. I don't need all of the artillery. Funnily enough, this is also French. Put the recon there to possibly take it. Why does it suddenly go to the recon? Let's Pioneers can only move 2 hexes, so technically I need Pioneers over there in order to smack that. Does it really matter? Zula infantry here. And I mean, I would overstrength, but I would need 2 at least. Yeah, something like this. Something like this is probably useless for this mission. So I cannot do that. You know what my biggest problem is like, this is really annoying. If I want to have like a BF-110, say, like, I cannot upgrade it now to a lower amount and then move it back, or move it into the deployed units. I would need to take one of my deployed units, put it in reserve, take this one, put it in the deployed units, then downgrade it to see if I can actually do it. It's very annoying. And poor design of that. So poor that I'm too lazy to do it. There we go. Excellent. Let's get started. Alright. How can I deal as little damage as possible? Seems like this thing is just gonna die from literally anything. This is even the weakest. Okay. I mean, with that char, I'd rather go in here and shell the char again. I don't really care for this. Why would you put this artillery up front? Is beyond me as well. It should be enough unless I get a low hit. Guess it was a low hit. Now I cannot get anything out of it. Well, that's a serious waste. I know that this is recorded late, or this is, you know, not publicized on the particular date, but basically I'm recording this on the day that I got the message that my government went full totalitarianism upon the country by implementing something which we call Sperrzeit, from back in the old days when the Germans used to invade our country, or evening clock. And I'm not particularly happy about it, so my mood is a bit down in the dumps, so to say. I'm not particularly impressed by my government's behavior, not at all. And yeah, I am not enjoying that at the slightest. Right, so this gets smacked. I just need to kill it, actually. Let's just use the Neubaufahrzeug. To get some extra. This would just outright kill it, and that wasn't the goal here. So they can move and then shell, which seems a bit weird, but I'll do this. Oh, okay, so 9-4. I'm again looking for... there's really only one thing that can attack it anyway. So let's do it with this, the Wehrmacht infantry, to make it surrender. I just outright got killed. Eh. I have to say, I'm not impressed by the fact that you cannot go further than that, if I'm completely honest. I'm happy enough that they can't see it. So let's just hope they won't push for anything crazy. Would be unfortunate if they went here and decided to start attacking those guys. And because I always need to have keep a lookout for any of these units, otherwise I believe they don't do anything. I guess I kind of need to do that. Guess I might just well move forward like that. I mean, if I'm doing this. We'll see what it leads to. Huh, that's unusually large number of damage for the AI. With this additional damage, I do at least also hope that they will get a little bit more prestige there. I know that flying over enemy territory is not exactly ideal, but look, prestige is totally not an issue here. So, and I really need to worry, although I'm a bit disappointed by that amount of damage here. Oh, this guy is a hero. Cannot lose more than half of max strength in one go. Huh. Alright. Well, kinda, yeah, okay. There you go. I was already afraid I might not be able to damage that thing. And they cannot see the war from it anyway, so... that shouldn't be too concerning. Can't use that airfield yet, unfortunately, and since you guys cannot get there, that'll be a problem. But let's transfer the recon over to this way, so at least I could keep an eye on those guys. At least they did indeed what they promised. They're going to put some units at the other side of that, so that's good. Guess we'll have to watch for a pretty long time that way. Funnily enough, the AI is so incompetent that they need such an extreme amount of overstrength and units to succeed that it's almost laughable. But let's not go into that too much. At least they have some nice camo. But that's about it. Oh, that's a bomber. Too bad. Alright. That is not gonna work out super well for them. Anyway. Would be nice to get some surrenders from those too. We'll see. At any rate, I should start getting that encirclement basically from down there. So I guess it's gonna be these guys. Meanwhile, I'll have some other units to follow it up. Well, that's a shame. They even have some heavies, huh? 1-4. Unbelievable. I thought you guys have no retaliation. Is this thing also an AT? Huh. Okay. Well. Let's just do that then. Attack them, move in here, get an overrun, attack there. I mean, the balance between heroes and just general gameplay, I think they really did not look to balance this, because the way it currently looks, this is... I don't want to be rude, but like, it gets really easy. And yeah, you could always say something about it, like, oh, you shouldn't play with heroes on or whatever, but look, do I really have to do everything myself? It's like, is it so hard for you to design the game in such a way that it's, you know, just ready to be played? I mean, it's like you buy shoes, but you still have to color it yourself because they're completely white. It's like, look, I just want to buy my shoes, man, and be done with it. That's that. I don't want to have to decorate it myself afterwards. So why are you doing this? Anyway, I also did mention a while ago that I in part also did this to show the, at some point, absurdity of having all these rules implemented and stuff. That the game really stops making sense, basically. Oh. Well, that's impressive. An ambush. Surprised it's even possible. Very unlikely, too. Do they even have airfields in there? Probably not. My bunny is over the ocean. I don't think anybody wants to hear me sing, actually. Maybe I should just stop. But, well, they're certainly aggressive. I need overruns with these guys, so it's probably best just to actually try and get them. I won't get them with these guys, but that was not the goal anyway. Let's see how many they have now. Steamroller. 15. Okay. Why would they put all those mines there? That's really weird. Oh, you're all the way to the back. That's a shame. Let's see where they go to. Here. That way I can get another overrun at least. It's a shame they cannot reach those. But oh well. So they are dead. And I wonder whether they actually saw my forces or whether it was just random for them to move up there. But they'll probably go in here then? Yeah. Now, I do want to also protect myself, so I can't do anything too ridiculous. Although with these kind of artilleries, I generally also like they could come in here, for example, and that would just cause some issues. So even from here. Yeah, let's just keep you there. That's fine. At least they're doing their job fairly easy. So far, at least. Seems like they gave up on giving orders to non-core units or to another faction, which I guess they could have done, but not really sure whether. Oh, never mind. Ah, there we are. That was dumb. I've never seen that before. Double entrenchment speed. Ah. You see, one of the other problems is now that the enemy needs to get a bunch of heroes by themselves each mission in order to make it more difficult. Although I would be surprised if something like that would actually make a difference. I can probably kill them. Jeez. That's not gonna be an overrun. Well, you can only go here. Ah, great, okay. Oh, this is the wrong one. I thought that was the one. Ah, messed it up there. That's okay. Guess I have to do it with these to make some surrenders. Otherwise, unlikely to work. This is fine though. I mean, they can attack this, but they're safe. There's really no worry. They might come in, but I've double artillery there too. Still all those mines. Let's just take a look for fun. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's any serious threat. Nah. It would be rather disappointing if they would not even be able to do anything against this. If you ask me. Like, this is just straight up dumb. They are also putting their artillery up front. Just serious embarrassment. And these guys are coming. I wonder if they can actually even see it, because I see it. I don't think they do. It might not be visible for them. I still don't see anything, so they're still... Ah, there we go. Oh man. Guess I came too close to that airfield where they put one of their air units. Why do they even bother? That's good experience for my tank. Panzer 1B. Yeah, I'm not too surprised, but because the Panzer 1B, it does have the rate of fire increase, so I mean that should make it pretty powerful there, at least. Well, maybe I can already encircle them. It does seem like... No, it won't. No, it doesn't, because they don't have this hex here. So that doesn't work yet. Seriously, man? %, killed 3. Like, okay, whatever. Go here, just attack. I don't even know anymore whether the mines are working with them or against them. Let's move. And let's keep going. They cannot go in between. But I should keep a defense to at least make sure they don't do anything weird. Now, with this one here and you here, I can move an infantry or pioneers. You already have 2 stars, so I'd rather have these. Go in here. I'll place an artillery. I'll keep these guys for this turn because they're still in trucks, but I'll move them the turn after. Yeah. Oh, right, they can see it, so now they can... Right, let's just move you here then. I know it's not good for the artillery, but I messed up there. I messed up. I'll be the first one to admit that. Most of these guys are static, I think. Very likely. Let's hope they can get encircled now. Or they won't get encircled this turn regardless. Never mind. Yeah, because I don't have the encirclement up north. I wonder if I can capture Ypres. We'll see. After the encirclement is complete, there's not a whole lot to do here anymore anyway. Yeah, of course. Whatever. Also seems like they weren't able to get that encirclement going up here, so it will take a while probably before these guys are capable of doing anything. Let's just take a look, but I would not get my hopes up. Nope. No, they need to defeat this. Like, they don't have this encirclement all bottled up, unfortunately. That's a shame. Really, that's your protection. One measly guy. Right, seems like all of them are static, so you can already move. I'll move the tank up in here. And with the tank here, the next infantry rather needs to be here. Next one here. And they're already practically encircled from my side. I mean, the recon... Well, any of these units now already have taken care of the rest. Like, they cannot get supplies because this is in the way. My general, some of our forces have found a hidden French aircraft depot. We've commandeered the contents so you can access them as captured equipment. Well, that was fairly easy. Let's just cross so we can try to go to Ypres as well. We'll see what comes out of it. At the very least, I want the surrender artillery to come with me now. And like, I still have quite a few units that can just move. And since I can now quite easily just where is it? Puck 43? No. Enemy airplanes anywhere? They don't... Oh, they have their airfield there. We'll get them eventually. Let's just shell the infantry. The tanks I'd rather capture. To be completely honest. And if they could now do their duty, then that would be great. Thanks. Did they just immediately move? Or I have no clue what's going on here. It doesn't register as an encirclement again. But it does show this. Might just be a visual bug. Probably a bug that they never fixed. Are they encircled or not? I guess they are.